morning, everybody. It's Tom Christie back in the painting studio, and it's been a while since I've posted new content. I've been working on competition birds, but I have been taking some videos of some of those birds, and after competition, Ohio in the middle of March, the Ocean City World Carving Championships, the end of April, I'll be able to post some new content related to those entries. We'll see how it goes. I did want to briefly mention the Ohio show is coming up March 21 and 22, and it'll be at the Holiday Inn, Cleveland South, referring to my notes because I'm an old guy and I forget things. 6001 Rockside Road in Independence, Ohio. It's one of the best shows in the country. A lot of the top carvers will be there. I plan to be there as well and look forward to it. And I did want to mention that this bird I had done quite a while ago. Back in November of 25, I did a carving demo on this bird, and this hen shoveler will be in the fundraising auction at that Ohio show. It's been a while since I posted, and I thought it was a good way to remind people this carving, along with a lot of other great carvings, will be in that fundraising auction. It helps the Ohio show. I think that's important. It also helps the carvers. A portion of the donation goes back to the carver. A portion goes to the club, which I think is a great way to do it. Help defer some of the travel costs, but I hope you'll consider bidding on this bird or some of those other birds to help the Ohio show. The other thing I wanted to mention is the World Carving Championships coming up April 24th through the 26th in Ocean City, Maryland at the Roland Powell Convention Center. And if you can be there, it's the marquee show for world level competition. I plan to attend. I also plan on participating in a couple of seminars. I just want to mention those briefly. I just talked today about and kind of confirmed I would do a painting technique seminar at the World Show. Probably on Saturday. It's still yet to be scheduled. But I'm going to do a brief demo on things like combing, white on white painting, black on black, hen feathers, iridescence, some of the key topics on how to, and I think a live demonstration is often more helpful even than the videos on my YouTube channel. So I hope some of you will be at the World Show and consider attending that. I'll also, at the end of that, do kind of a Q&A session. Any questions you have on what you've seen on my YouTube channel, I'll be there to hopefully talk with you about that, answer a few questions, and then we'll move on. And then on Sunday at the World Show, I'm going to participate in a panel discussion with Pat Godden and Josh Gugi, just talking about the creative process, some of the things that inspire us, and hopefully having two-way dialogue with the people that attend that session. But I wanted to pitch those two shows, just make you aware of them. And then the other thing I wanted to do, what I really wanted to accomplish today, is I continue to get questions from people, particularly newer carvers, that may have just happened on to one of my videos on YouTube. I haven't explored the whole channel. There are 386 videos on there now. That gets to be pretty intimidating to find what you're looking for. I'm not particularly tech savvy, and I think that's true of a lot of people, but I did want to once again kind of demonstrate a couple of key ways that you can quickly find what you're looking for, and at least we'll cover two things. Playlists, which is a way of grouping videos together in a series. You can get right to a specific bird that you're trying to carve. The other thing is this search function, this little eyeglass. I want to demonstrate a couple of searches, and that's a real powerful way just to quickly find what you're looking for or find out it's not there. things like equipment. What equipment do you use? What shop setup do you have? What kind of brushes do you use? What kind of paints? Those things are quick to find here. So I'll bring the camera in. We'll talk briefly about that and then let it go. But I think I'll do this periodically as the channel continues to grow, gets more complex, finding what you're looking for. Okay, just a quick overview of my channel. This is the home page. You can get the videos here, shorts, which are basically kind of 1 minute videos. Playlists are one of the key things I wanted to mention. If you click on playlists, it'll bring up all of the playlists that I've put together. And a playlist is basically a series of videos that are related. So for instance, this is the calling widget I just did. I wanted to mention, if you click on that, it'll just bring up one video. If you go down and click on view full playlist, it brings up all of that series from starting out with the pattern development through the carving and painting process. So let's go back. So these are all the playlists. Some of these are project specific, like carving a greater scaw pen. So if you have an interest in carving or carving a hinge shoveler. Some of the playlists are more generic. Here's a playlist for potential replacements for chroma interference airbrush colors, because those colors are obsolete now. They quit making them. And I put together some cross-reference and some mixing that I've been doing to substitute for those colors. There are also just generic, general carving topics. So there's a whole playlist. 52 videos that are more general in nature and maybe not project specific. So you might want to look there. And there's also a generic painting topics right down here. View the full playlist. There are 83 videos there related to painting, and you might find what you're looking for in that way. Okay, that's a lot of videos to look through. I get that. So maybe we go back and take a look at this search icon right here on the home page. If you click on that, it brings up a search box here. And let's say I want to see anything related to equipment that Tom has posted in terms of a video. If you just type that in, hit return, it's going to bring up all videos related to equipment. So here's decoy making materials and equipment overview, the dust collection equipment I use, decoy carving materials and supplies. It also brings up other things like pattern making, test floating your decoys, but it's doing the best it can to find what you're looking for. Let's put grinding bits in here and see what comes up. I didn't practice this, but right there is the grinding bits I use. So the bits that I use most often, especially for newer carvers that don't want to invest a ton of money and just want to know, well, what do I need just to get started? That might be a good place to take a look. Okay, so those are the two things I wanted to go over, and use that search icon. I mean, let's say I don't want to look at playlists, but I just want to know, I'm doing a shoveler. So let's see what Tom has on here related to a shoveler. That brings up all the carving series and the painting videos related to that species, and that's another good quick way to find things if you're working on a specific bird. All right, just a quick one today. Hopefully some of that information will be helpful to you. I want to thank everybody for supporting the channel. The feedback that I receive is very rewarding, sometimes pretty humbling, sometimes surprising, but it feels like it's doing what it's supposed to do, and that is hopefully inspire people to give carving a try. And I want to also promote the shows that remain, because it's a great place to gather with like-minded people who have differences, obviously all over the country, especially these days, but we gather together no matter what background we come from. We enjoy waterfowl and wildfowl carving, collecting, and it's just a lot of fun gathering together with people like that, meeting new people and seeing old friends. So I look forward to meeting you, if I haven't, at the Ohio Show. Coming up soon. Talk to you later.